Hey there, hey there. Let's test everything out first. Let's test everything out. Are we live? Are we live? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? We got volume. Let's see if we got synchronization. Luke Kern, hey, how are you, dude? Testing out the synchronization right now. All right, I think everything's working. Hey, Luke, how are you? Trying to get in the right space here. All right. So today in this video, welcome everybody. Welcome Luke. Welcome everybody. And I've just had an aha moment. I've been playing guitar for a long time. And I just did some research about economy picking. And all of a sudden, a lot of things make sense. You know, I usually use alternate picking or legato. So, for instance, when I would do for instance, something like this. I would just do it like that. I would do alternate picking. And I would go as fast as I possibly could, but I was frustrated for recently I've been frustrated because I can't seem to go nearly as fast as others can do. So I looked up this whole economy picking thing, and all of a sudden everything's coming together. I'll show you what I was doing to run into the problem. What I was doing is I a little while ago I made a guitar lesson with this exercise. But I was picking it wrong. What that is basically is my pointer fingers on the first, or what is that called? A G1. My ring finger on G3. Pinky on G4. My middle finger on B2. And then back down. And the way I was picking it, I was going down, up, down, up. And then I would go back down, down, up, down. And I was going, and I was doing it every single day, and I was going and I started off real slow, and I went faster, but I always got stuck at a certain speed, and I figured out what it is. What I need to be doing is I need to be doing it like this: up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And the reason is because, and again, this is common knowledge for a lot of people, and I've heard this before, I've just never really tried it, but I'm playing the inside of the strings as opposed to playing the outside. So it's a lot easier because you're not going from one string to the next. You're not like picking the outside, the bottom part or the outside of the string. You're picking the one that's closest, the inside. So other than doing this, in other words, instead of doing this, I'm doing the outside each time. Outside, out. I'm going inside, as opposed to outside. There's only a certain amount of speed I can get with that. But if I'm inside, I'm going to try this. Once I get used to it, you can go a lot faster. You're just going back and forth. You're in the inside, okay? And so the way this comes out is... by about 260 or 250, I'd be stuck. I wouldn't be able to get around the string to pick it fast enough. But with this way, it's almost easy, and I haven't even mastered it yet, but it's almost easy already. Because I don't have to go outside. Yo, what's up, New York Beaver? I'm just kind of summarizing for you. Welcome. This is huge. The difference, we're talking about the economy picking versus alternate picking, and how I've just had an aha moment. And the whole point, I guess what economy picking is, there's two elements from what I understand. And the big element is play the inside of the strings. Like, in other words, whenever you're going down, when you're going from one string, you're going from a top string to a down string, always pick down. If you're going up string to a down string, always pick up. It's not rocket science, as opposed to going around the string to pick it. And so, yeah, I don't know if you remember this lick I was showing you or not, New York, but this one. And that was the little part of this one. And it applies to this too. That's the whole concept there. So you're always picking down, going from one string, the top string, to a low string, and you're always picking up on the going from an lower string to an upper string, a higher string. And so, because of that, I'm going back and forth inside, and I'm like, it's a lot easier. Because I was getting stuck. I'd have to go around the string to pick it. And I would always run into a little tiny fraction of a second that was making it too hard to do. But now, I wasn't able to do this. I wasn't able to do this at 260. Now I can, and I'm not even really done practicing with it. I've just started doing this today. What does kind of newicha mean? And this one I just got lucky. I mean, this one I didn't have to really do anything. The only thing I had to do really on this first one is just to start with an up pick as opposed to a downstroke. I mean, a downstroke. I mean, start with an upstroke instead of a downstroke, and then everything fit together nicely. Up, down. And so then the other thing I did show you guys, I don't know if you guys were watching it, but I showed on one of my videos, I did the lesson that went like this. And I showed you how to pick it all wrong. I don't know how I told you how to pick it, but it's all wrong as far as for economy picking. All right, now here's the way you do this. I'm not going to really. Basically, the notes are E1, E2, E4, A1, A2, A4, D1, and then D1, D3, D4, G1, G3, G4, and that lick we just did, which is G, like I said, and then you hit the B2 back down, and then you go to and then you go B2, B4, B6, and then B, E2, E4, E6. Okay, now here's how I pick it. I'm not going to go through all those notes again. I'm just going to tell you how I pick it. I start with an up pick. Up, down, wait, up, down on the next string. See that inside thingamajig? So I go down, then pick it up again, back onto the first string. And you start over again. It's the whole pattern. You go you go 1, 2, 3, 4. You go 1, 2, 3 on one string, hit the other one on the following string, go back down to those 3 frets on the top string, and then do those 3 again. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Wait, it's hard to say. So that's the pattern. And so now, if I'm doing it this way, if I start picking up, it'll automatically fit in with the inside. So you're automatically doing economy picking. In other words, you can alternate pick in such a way as to make it economy picking. You can also alternate pick in a certain way to make it not economy. So all we have to do with this particular one is start on the upstroke every time we do the new phrase. But again, it's the inside, and you don't have to go around to get the string, so you can go faster. Again, I'm still working on it. Whoops. Bottom line, you just start with an up pick on each phrase. And then all of a sudden, once I get this down, it's going to be so much faster because I'm doing the inside. So the other part of economy picking that I figured out that I haven't mastered at all yet is a sweep pick. And I don't mean like it is a sweep pick, but it's kind of different than you would think. Like the exercise I'm doing that I I learned from another video is this. Oops, my pinky hurts. Oh, my pinky hurts. And that's the reason that's a peak. I was like, why is that a peak pick or a sweep pick? And I figured it out. So on this one, for instance, if you put your pinky on the, what is that, 8th or E8, pick down, and then pick up with your pointer finger on the E5. You do that. When you pick up on that one, you go, and all of a sudden you let your pick hit the B string and stop there before you pick it. See, I'm hitting the string with my pick. I'm hitting the B string with my pick. But I'm not picking it. But then when I put my pinky back on the 5th fret or the B8, I pick it. So you're like picking twice, kind of. You're picking up twice, kind of. You're not really picking on the first time. You end up on there ready to pick. And so that, along with the inside rule, I think was going to make everything really faster, because that's a lot easier. This is. That's fast. That's easier than going. See it? So. But I gotta do it really slow to get started, and then you can even do that whole that pattern all the way up and down the pentatonic scale. You're supposed to go really slow. That's not very slow. So again, what I'm doing is I'm getting that. Once I hit pick up on that, whenever I pick up, it goes straight through to the next string above it, and it just kind of hangs out there for a second. It's kind of weird. Anyway, but the aha moment is, it's going to make a big deal. Like, again, the aha moment came from this just working on this one lick. For, weeks, and just trying my hardest to get, start slow, go until you can't go anymore, and I can't go very fast because of the outside picking. But now this is 270. I've never done this before. No, that's pretty. I can definitely do it. I can tell if I just practice it. There's no way I could have done that with the other picking. So in other words, the aha moment is you cannot get as fast with strict alternate picking than you can using the economy picking. Now the reason is because strict alternate picking is you just start. Again, we're still alternate picking here. We're just starting at we're starting up instead of down. But strict, is you alternate pick no matter where you are on the string. You just alternate pick. It doesn't matter if you're up or down. The difference here is that economy is picking is you always pick down. And so I think and then you combine it with the sweep picking. But this is still, what I'm doing is still alternate picking. It's just starting starting up instead of down, but it becomes kind of like economy picking because of it. And it becomes exactly like economy picking for it because of it. And the reason, another reason it's an aha moment is because I've been trying for years and years and years to get faster and faster, and I got stuck. I was stuck at these certain speeds, and this is why. It's really cool. So, and again, I'm still working on it. The cool thing about this, I think with guitar playing, is that we're always a work in progress. And sometimes we all get stuck. I mean, I've been stuck for a while at a certain level, and then you'll learn something and you'll push past it a little bit. But then you'll learn something else. Then you get stuck and you get frustrated. And eventually, what I do is I actually pray that God helps me to get to the next level, helps me get past the humps. And that way I'm not just going to miss stuff that's important. So I do that. I pray that God helps me to get to the next level and gets me past the hump. And that's what this is. This is a getting past a big hump. I think God did it for me. I can just feel the benefits. And I just now started doing this today. Just discovered it. Another funny thing is I've heard about this stuff forever. I just didn't put it into practice for whatever reason. It's like sometimes you learn all this stuff and you just don't put it into practice. But then sometime one of these days it just clicks and you look it up and you click. It's like, oh wow. But because, like, again, I've heard all this before. I just didn't really put it into practice. I didn't quite get it. Didn't think it mattered. 280 is way too fast. But let's see if I can even get close. You know, another thing, I was thinking about this the other day. On these live streams, and actually in other videos, I just, even if I mess up and I'm showing how I'm learning something else and how I kind of suck at it at the time, I think it's good that I leave that, because there's so many videos out there on YouTube where people are just so good, and you never see them practicing. You never see them going from not being able to play it and sucking at something to be really good. Usually a lot of people will just show their very best guitar work. And so I think hopefully people can do this more and more, because to me it's embarrassing when I can't do something. And like the other day I was doing a solo and it sounded terrible when I listened to it back. But I'm learning, and so I think it would be good for a lot of people to hear a really great guitar player suck at something and work on it. It would help. I think it would help everybody be, just to be comforted a little bit, I think, And so again, it's embarrassing for the guitar player because you don't want people to think, man, I suck, I can't even do this. But it's also real, and so you can see the transformation. So that's just a random thought. I think that's about it. So that's pretty much the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and more to come on this. It's going to be exciting to see what I can do once I put this stuff into practice more. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.